Hi guys, welcome back to Wishing Tales. Today is Whipping and Wishing Wednesday, and today is a special edition. I will be working on my Victoria's Moon painting as soon as I get home. I am currently waiting for my husband to get here. Anyway, today's edition, I'm still going to do my wishing, but I'm going to do it from the Victoria's Moon website. And a little bit of a disclosure, I am not affiliated with Victoria's Moon. I do not get compensated for this. There is a discount code down in the description box for you guys you can use. Again, I do not get compensated. Use it, don't use it, doesn't matter to me. But if you're going to order, you might as well save yourself some money. So there you go. Got that out of the way. Anyway, any of the wishing things that I wish for are going to be in Victoria's Moon's website. And that is victoriasmoon.co.uk. And I will put the link down below for you. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. I'll tell you the pros and cons in my opinion, and we'll just see what happens. So, let me get finished here, and when I get home, we'll get started. Thanks. Bye. So, okay, guys, I'm just going to start again because I keep getting interrupted. And if you guys knew how many times I tried to record this, you'd probably smack me for even bothering. But I'm going to bother because I want to get you a video out. This is my Victoria Moon that I am working on. I think she's absolutely beautiful, the picture. I don't know how the painting is coming out right now. I have my concerns with the details of the pictures. Of the picture, I mean. So, I'll get a little more into that here in a little bit. But anyway, so Whipping and Wishing is all about chatting and what's on our wish list. And unfortunately, I can't chat with you live right now. So I will only be able to tell you what's on my wish list unless you go over to Instagram at Wishing Tales or post a picture and tag me, hashtag Wishing Tales. And then I can see what you guys are wishing for or working on. Or you can go to my Facebook group at Wishing Tales Diamond Painting, and then you can show me in there what you guys are wishing for or working on. So, but anyway, what I'm wishing for, these are going to be off of the Victoria's Moon website only. You may have seen them in other places, but I am strictly working off of the website. So the first one, I actually saw another YouTuber, and that is DP Addiction Adventures with Jennifer. She unboxed this and has had, I think, a couple videos of her working on it. I haven't been able to watch anybody's videos lately, guys. I'm sorry. I will try to do that probably this weekend. But anyway, she had this picture, and I fell in love with it. Had I seen this, I probably would have ordered that one instead of this one. But it is just so adorable with the little child fairy and the little gazebo and the stars and the moon. And you guys know I like my stars and moons. And I like my fairies. And yeah, so had I seen this, I probably would have gotten that one instead. Now, one pro for me, con for maybe others, is this glue is like super. Now I have this stretched out a little bit too, but that's why you can't see it pop up. This is super gluey, super tacky. And if I sit my finger here for a second, so you can hear how super glue. Oh, there goes my canvas. Uh-oh, I unstretched my canvas. But anyway, it's very tacky. So you cannot slide these drills. They're just going to pop back to where they were. So don't even bother trying. I personally like that. There's some people out there that are not going to like that. And that's fine. We are all entitled to our own opinions, likes and dislikes. So yeah, I just thought that I had to let you guys know. For me, I like it. because it means that these little drills are not going to go anywhere. I have moved this thing around so many times, guys, you don't even know. This big painting, 50 by 70, I have moved it around so much. I really thought I was going to lose drills. And you know what? They're not even popping at all. Not at all. And I cannot move them to save myself. Maybe if I heated it up a little bit, but I don't want to do that either. So, yeah, but I like it. That's just my opinion. I will show you, besides, I do have the picture on my Instagram of what she looks like so far that I've done the top part with her face. But I'll show you here in a little bit. We'll work some more on this section. I don't know that I'm going to get this section done, but we'll see. And then there's another picture that I want to get that I saw on Victoria's Moon. It's actually on my wish list on another website. But this is the cutest little dragon. He looks like a little miniature version of a dragon. Because it looks like he's sitting on, well, he's sitting on a flower, or she's sitting on a flower. But it looks like in the background that there's blades of grass. So it's like a little miniature version. But it's so cute. It's so blue. I love it. Which is weird because blue's not even my favorite color. I know, right? What's wrong with me? But I'm trying to find... What am I working on here? Okay, hold on a sec. 17. Which are my bullseyes. So, yeah, but I thought he was adorable. And now this is a pretty blue I'm pulling out. It's like a... the camera's probably not going to show it very well, but it's kind of like a periwinkle. Maybe a little darker than a periwinkle. If you guys don't know what a periwinkle is, I'm sorry. Maybe I can find a picture of a periwinkle and pop it in here. Periwinkle blue was actually my dad's favorite color. And that's probably the only reason I even know what it is. So don't feel bad if you didn't know. Oh, okay, that one's not a good one. Now this one, I don't know if you can see it, which it doesn't look like it. There's a little tiny, like a little nick in the side. So we'll just put that in there. Like I said, maybe I'm just being overly picky about these. I don't know. But even being overly picky, you would think I would have more trash, wouldn't you? But no, I don't. Ooh, it got really quiet in here. I have a new addition to my household. And when we are finished, I shall show you. Her name is Duchy. And she is an orange tabby kitten. And I do believe I mentioned her in one of the live chats that I was able to get to. She was not housebroken because I found out after that live that she was an outside kitten. I have since housebroke her, thankfully, because a few days ago I really considered taking her and finding her a different home. And I didn't really want to do that because I've already became attached to her. And my one cat, who is 10 years old, her name is Stormy. I don't know if you guys remember seeing her or not. She had lost a litter of kittens, and so she is very depressed. Sorry about that. She will not be having any more kittens. So, you know, we're okay with that. But she has adopted Duchy as her own, which is great. But Stormy, when she becomes attached, she is overly cautious as to what that kitten can do. And I don't mean that she's going to attack anybody, because she's a very, very, very loving cat. But she keeps an eye on that kitten like a hawk. She doesn't let her do anything. you know, crazy. And she's in the house. I don't care what they do in the house as long as they're not using my bed as a litter box. I don't care what they play with. They're allowed to get on the one counter in the kitchen they're allowed to get on. They are not allowed on my kitchen table because I absolutely hate that. And they are not allowed on my stove because I absolutely hate that too. I cook on my stove, I eat on my kitchen table. That's the way I look at it. And it doesn't matter how many times you wipe it down, you're going to find fur, and I don't like that either. So those are the two places they're not allowed, and all of them know this. The kitten's too little to jump up there right now, so. But yeah, all my cats know that they're not allowed up there. They know where they can and can't go. And, but yeah, Stormy is like overly protective. She just won't let this poor kitten, have any fun. So I have a cooler in the kitchen that I had ice in over the weekend. And, I just cleaned it out. But the kitten gets in there now because Stormy's too big to get in there because it's just a little cooler. So the kitten hides in there to get away from Stormy, and I just think it's hilarious. It's like, you know, I can put Stormy outside. She's an outside cat. But this kitten's like, no, I'm just going to hide. It's like, she's just so funny. And once I get this section done, or most of this section, I will show you my little Duchy. But to get back to what we were talking about as far as wishing and stuff like that, and Victoria's moon. This is another picture that I want to get. It kind of reminds me of home because I do live in the woods. Well, not the woods, but some people think I live in the boonies, which I guess for some people it is the boonies. But this just reminds me of here. I wished I had a pretty tree like that where I could hang a couple lanterns from. All the trees that we have in the back are huge, and there's no way I can climb one, let alone put a lantern in one. So, yeah. But I just think it is so pretty with the fireflies, lightning bugs, whatever you call them. And the lanterns in the tree remind me of Tinkerbell. Because Tinkerbell was trapped in a lantern by Captain Hook, if you guys remember. And so, yeah, it reminds me of that. And I just think it's so pretty. Now, that one, size-wise, probably at least a 50 by 70, I would think, maybe. Maybe. I don't think a 40 by 50 would do that justice. So I'm actually liking the bigger paintings because you do get more detail with the bigger paintings. I will discuss the detail on this one when we're wrapping up. Sorry about that. See what I mean? Anyway. Okay, talked about the tree with the lanterns. The next two I'm going to show together because I think it might be the same artist. And guys, if any of these are copyrighted, please let me know so I can let the company know. But I don't think these are here. But they do look like they're from the same artist. I think they're beautiful. And these, to me, if there's no way you can get the detail in a smaller version. There's just no way. Like if I was to get a 30 by 40, there's no way the detail is going to show up on that. To me, a 50 by 70 at least with the first one. Actually, probably with both of them because of the details in the shoes and the hands. And that green one looks weird. The second one with the purple, I'm looking at her. Her one hand is down on her foot, but it also looks like she's got a hand under her chin, but I guess that must be the leaves. Okay, that one's a little confusing there. But, okay. I think it's going to be leaves up by her neck. Little weird. But anyway. Yeah, my husband was... He called. That was him. And he was telling me about a show that that we watch on Netflix. And, yeah. His friend was cracking up because he's never seen it before. It has Sam Elliott in it. It's called The Ranch, and oh my god, it was just so funny. I love that show, and I can't wait for it to come back out. I don't know when it comes back out, but anyway, we're not talking about that. So I'm sorry, I told you guys I am going to be all over the place today. I am trying like crazy not to be. But anyway, I am looking for my telephone poles. And yes, I named them weird. It's okay. Let me use the one that I've been using. I call this symbol here the telephone pole. That's what it looks like to me. So anyway, like I said, it must be a fairy day because that's mostly the pictures that I found today. And this next one is also on my wish list. And I almost bought her last week. But I have to behave myself. I'm not technically on a no-buy list, but I'm trying so hard to behave and not buy anything else because I have so many I have to do. I think I counted like 36 yesterday. And that's not even the ones that I have on the way. I have a few that are still on the way. But yeah, I gotta stop, guys. I understand the addiction. Let me tell you, I do. But this one here, I absolutely love the colors on her. Now, on the Victoria's Moon website, the colors on this picture actually look a lot more vivid than the ones that I've seen. The other places that I've seen it, she looks washed out, like faded. And on the Victoria Moon website, which is where I got this picture from, to me, she looks a lot more vivid. The colors look more vivid. And I love Peacock. She would go. Oh, she would go good with my Peacock leopard, wouldn't she? Yeah, she's watching over my Peacock leopard. Oh, now I gotta get her. See. But again, she's gonna have to be big for the details in the feathers and the stars and stuff. I think she'd have to be big, and her shirt or blouse, whatever. So anyway, I only have a few more. I need to be wrapping this up here soon because I have more things to do around the house here. But this next one, also a fairy, but it's a butterfly fairy, it looks like to me. And the details of the butterflies below in the valley are spectacular. And I need to find a size that I can get that's going to show that detail. And at this point, I don't care how big it is because I want the detail in the butterflies. That's the whole picture. Those butterflies down there make that picture. But I told you, it's a fairy kind of day. Another pro to this. Well, actually, let me tell you a con to this kit, okay, was the kit itself. The kit that came with this was the cheap tweezers, and I don't know if you can see this, and again I put the unboxing in the description so you can see it, but it's the cheap tweezers, okay, which I've already explained the glue. These cheap tweezers are not going to do anything to that. It came with a little tiny green boat, which I do not like the little boats, and I don't know which one it was that I just set down crooked. Erg. Well, I guess I'll just have to figure it out later. But anyway, it came with a little tiny boat and a little piece of wax, and this is a pretty big painting for a little piece of wax. That is a con to me. For the price that the company is asking for, even with the sale price, it should be a better quality kit. Now, I'm not talking super expensive, but better tweezers. Like these tweezers, you know, they're better quality. And they don't even have to be the pointy ones. I don't know which ones would be cheaper. I think they're all about the same amount. You know, it could be these if it's a square and whatever, or round. But I prefer these tweezers. But yeah, I mean, it needs to be a better quality tweezer. Because your glue is so good, we have to have better tweezers. So that is a con. And a little bit more wax, because people who don't have extra wax, if this is their first painting, they're probably not going to have enough wax, especially if they're using the multi-placer. You go through a lot of wax using a multi-placer, guys. And if you didn't know that, be prepared, which is also another reason I'm not using the multi-placer too much, because you do go through a lot of wax with that. So that is another con for me. Guys, I'm actually going to finish this one up. I will show you a couple more wish papers, and then I'm going to pick you up off of the tripod, and I'm going to show you what I have done so far, and then maybe you can give me your opinions. You see the picture down there, because I've kept her up this whole time. I'm going to keep it up, and so you know what she's supposed to look like, and then I want your opinion as far as the details, the coloring, the just everything. I mean, obviously you're not going to be able to tell the quality of the drills because you're not sitting in front of them like me. I can tell you I like the drills, you know, like I've said before. But I want to know what you guys think, your honest opinions, because this isn't only going to go to me. This is going to go back to the company. And I really, truly believe that this company is going to work on fixing the issues or the problems or concerns or whatever that we have. You know, they want to be an excellent company, and I think they have the potential to get there, honestly. I really do. It's going to take time, as with any company. You know, you got to get the quirks out. You got to get the bugs out, you know. So, I'm sorry, my stuff is sliding over here. So, anyway, the next picture here is a cutie. Oh, I fell in love with him, and now I've never seen him anywhere else. And it's another little baby dragon. And oh my God, he is just too darn cute. I love the eye color. Even though I don't like green, I love the eye. I like that he's holding the little seedling. He's like the little seed dragon fairy or something. And his wings are so adorable. They look like butterflies. And then you have the little dandelions in the background. So again, he's probably going to have to be pretty big. I think a 40 by 50 would be what I would want, but I don't know that I could get the detail from it. So, yeah. I don't know. I guess I'll find out one day if I ever order them. But, so I'm going to try, like I said, I got a couple more. But I'm going to try and finish this up here, just this number, and my telephone poles. What I call my telephone poles. And when I take you down, I will show you which ones I call the telephone poles. The next one I think is the next to the, no, I got a couple more. The next one is, it's also a fairy. I'm so sorry, it's mostly fairies, guys. But it's also a cat with a moon. So see, he's cute, isn't he? I almost ordered this one last week too. But I am trying to resist ordering, must resist ordering. And it's really hard because there's a sale. So it's really hard. But this was another one I debated on getting instead of this picture. But I mean, I'm glad I got this one because I'll order the fairy cat later. Or cat fairy, whatever she's called. And then the next two I'll put up together. It is Merida and Sleeping Beauty. Now, I have seen Sleeping Beauty before, but I don't think I've ever seen Merida with the wisps. And, try saying that real fast. Wisps. But yeah, I think she is so pretty. And, I am like a little teeny tiny bit Scottish. Very, very, very little. Funny Scottish story. I went to Disney World, and I probably shouldn't tell you this, guys. But I am a smoker. I will not smoke on camera ever because I don't want any children to see me doing that. I'm kind of like Walt Disney in that area. But I ran out at Disney World. This is when you could still smoke down there. And I was sitting next to a man in the smoking section. and he was from Scotland, and I asked him if I could bum a cigarette, and he gave me one. And let me tell you something, I wished I never bummed it, because oh my God, that was the harshest thing I have ever had in my life. I don't see how they can handle that over there. More power to him. But yeah, but he was a very interesting man to talk to. And I honestly don't remember the whole conversation. I remember part of it, but I'm not going to get into it. And he was very interesting to talk to. And so, yeah, that was my little Scottish story. And so anyway, those are the two with Sleeping Beauty. And I like that one because it has the two different colors. I'm not quite fond of her face, though, to be honest. I don't know, her face looks like she has too much makeup on or something, but that just could be the way I'm looking at it. The last one, because I'm almost finished, I have only seen it in this color. And for those of you who don't know, I am a Pisces. I don't know if you keep up on that. I really don't keep up on horoscopes and stuff like that. But I am a Pisces, and my husband's a Pisces. And it's weird because I always tease him. He's a fish that doesn't like water. So explain that one to me. I really don't know. I'm a Pisces. I absolutely love water. I call myself the little fishies all the time. But I've seen this particular one many, many times. And I believe somebody in one of my groups has done this particular one. And it turned out gorgeous. But Victoria's Moon is the only place that I've ever seen this picture in these other colors. The red and the blue. And to me, I absolutely love the red one. I like the teal one too, don't get me wrong, because teal is in my house. But red's my favorite color. But I've never seen the red or the blue before. So those are just absolutely gorgeous. I love them. So those are what's on my wish list from Victoria's Moon. I wouldn't even begin to know what size to get at this point. I will just have to wait and see. And when I can order something, I will. It might be a while before I can, though, because I have so many to do. So I am finished with my telephone poles, and I will show you what I'm talking about here in a minute. So as far as the painting is concerned, and I know I could probably keep going, guys, with this section, but it's okay, because I have other things, and you guys have other things I'm sure that you have to get done too, or work on, whatever. But let me show you. Did I show you my pen? I can't remember because I've recorded this so much. When I ordered this painting, it was a 50 by 70, and when I first did the unboxing, because I asked the company, which was Alvina, I asked Alvina, what size painting is there, specific size that get these pens, and she told me a 60 by 60 or larger, or I think she said above 60 by 60. So I really wasn't expecting to get one anyway, but I did notice that some YouTubers got this size painting and did get it. So I just mentioned to her, I'm like, because I'm telling you guys one thing, and then other things are happening. So I didn't want to be a liar, I wanted to tell you the right information. So anyway, I told her, I said, don't worry about sending me one. It's no big deal. I just wanted to let you know for future reference. So I got in the mailbox yesterday, and this was in there, and it's absolutely beautiful. Most people got the purple one, which is fine. I'm not a purple person. You guys know that. This is gold, but what I like about it is it has the diamonds instead of just the glitter. So I just think that is absolutely awesome. And I have tried this side, and I like it, but I also do nails with my daughters, so, it's okay. It will be used. But I thank Alvina so much for this. You did not have to do this, dear. I was just letting you know for informative purposes. But let me, I know, I just moved you guys, didn't I? Well, I moved the table is what I did. Let me get up and I will show you what I have done so far. And then I will turn off the light pad so you can see what I am talking about. And I will show you up close, and then I will show you back further. So give me a second. Hold on to your britches, guys. I'm going to zoom out and take you off of the camera, off the tripod. So first and foremost, let me show you what I call the telephone poles. That's my telephone poles. That's my wagon wheel. And let's see. That's my bullseye. That's my sun. Not my sun, but the sun. That's the one I call the ladybug. And that's the one that I call the Christmas trees, even though it doesn't look like a Christmas tree. But anyway, okay, so let me get you out here. So this is like maybe 2 feet above the picture. Okay. Now, I'm sure you can tell over here with the rainbow, that is not blended at all. And I'm going to keep the little picture down here so you can see what it's supposed to look like. You can also see where my butterfly is. If you look in the picture, there's actually another butterfly up here. You can't see him at all either. Now I'm going to get down a little closer, and I know you're not supposed to look closer, but this is the only way I'm going to be able to show you. Her eyes are supposed to be opened, and on here they look like they're closed. And then all these white pixelation is supposed to be baby's breath, but I don't think it looks right to me. Now I'm going to go backwards, and hopefully you'll still be able to see it, and I won't fall over and hurt myself. But I am probably now, I don't know, maybe 6-7 feet away. So I can still see the pixelation, like especially in her hair and that rainbow and the right side where that white is. I'm sorry, I can still see the pixelation. I'm going to finish it because she is still pretty, but her eyes still look closed and they're supposed to be opened. So, I mean, you can tell me if I'm wrong, but that is just my opinion. Her eyes look like they're closed. And it is just not blended very well. I don't know. I think it might be the program that Victoria's Moon is using, honestly. That's the only thing I can think of, honestly. So I'm going to leave you guys here because I'm going to have a lot of editing to do. And don't forget to visit me on Instagram. You can see all my finished projects over there, including this one eventually. This one will be finished eventually. And that is at Wishing Tales, or you can go to my Facebook group at Wishing Tales Diamond Painting. And again, you can show me what you guys are wishing for or working on. And you guys have a great day. I will have an update on this probably maybe next week. We'll do another update. And maybe I will be more than halfway by then. So you guys have a great day. Have a great week and weekend. And I will see you next time. Bye.